Welcome to Granny's Magical Story Time. The Little Princess and the Lost Heart of the Garden. Once upon a time, in a kingdom where roses bloomed brighter than the stars, there lived a little princess named Isabella. She was gentle, thoughtful, and had the warmest smile. Everyone in the castle loved her, but Isabella often felt lonely. Her mother, the queen, was always busy caring for the people. Her father, the king, was often away on long journeys. So Isabella spent her days in the royal garden, talking to flowers and playing with butterflies. But what made the garden special was its heart, a magical rosebush that glowed softly at night. The queen told Isabella,
"As long as this rose blooms, our kingdom will have joy, peace, and love."
One evening, as Isabella leaned against the rosebush, she noticed something strange. The rose's glow had grown dim. Its petals drooped like tears. She rushed to the queen.
"Mother, the heart of the garden is fading,"
Isabella cried. The queen knelt, stroking her daughter's hair.
"Oh, my child. It fades because the kingdom is losing hope. Only a pure heart can bring back its light,"
Isabella whispered.
"Then I must try."
The queen's eyes filled with tears.
"You are small, my dear. The journey is long and full of trials. But if your love is strong, the rose will bloom again."
And so, that very night, the little princess put on her cloak, picked up her lantern, and hugged her stuffed rabbit, Clover. With a deep breath, she stepped bravely into the dark forest. The trees were tall, and the forest whispered scary words. "Turn back, little one. You are alone." Isabella hugged Clover tightly and said,
"I may be small, but I am never alone. My mother's love is with me."
The wind grew gentle and a path opened through the woods. Then Isabella moved ahead and saw by a silver pond a tiny bird crying. Its nest had fallen into the water. Isabella waded in, shivering, and gently lifted the nest back to the tree. The bird chirped.
"Why did you help me?"
Isabella smiled softly.
"Because sadness feels lighter when we share it."
The bird fluttered happily, leaving behind a glowing silver feather in her hands. Further on, Isabella came face to face with a great wolf, its eyes fierce and golden.
"Why do you walk this path, child?"
It growled. Isabella trembled, but said bravely,
"I am afraid. But my people need me, and I will not stop."
The wolf stared deep into her eyes, then stepped aside.
Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is walking forward even while afraid. Go, little princess.
Finally, Isabella reached a hidden meadow. In the centre stood the magical rose bush, but it was weak, its petals falling. Isabella knelt beside it, tears in her eyes.
"What if I'm not enough?"
she whispered. Then she remembered her mother's words.
"You are never too small when your heart is full of love."
Isabella pressed Clover, the stuffed rabbit, against the rose and whispered,
"I love my family. I love my people, and I will always protect them."
Suddenly, the rose began to glow, brighter and brighter, until the whole meadow lit up like sunrise. The heart of the garden was alive again.
"My brave little one,"
she whispered.
"You carried our kingdom's hope in your heart."
The people celebrated, and joy returned to the land. And from that day on, Isabella was never lonely again. She knew that love was always with her as long as she believed in it. And every night, when the rose glowed in the garden, children across the kingdom fell asleep feeling safe, loved, and full of dreams. If you like the story of Princess Isabella and the Heart of the Garden, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Magic Tales for more magical bedtime stories every week.